For nearly 2 decades, Carolyn Hennesy has captivated General Hospital fans with her razor-sharp wit, fearless charisma, and iconic portrayal of Diane Miller, the attorney you want on your side, whether facing mob bosses, murder charges, or the tangled webs of Port Charles intrigue. But off-screen, the beloved actress has spent the last few months facing a challenge no courtroom could prepare her for. A second-leg surgery that tested her resilience, her humor, and her unshakable optimism. Today, as Hennesy steadily continues her recovery, fans, friends, and co-stars are breathing a collective sigh of relief. Because if there's one thing more powerful than Diane Miller's legal victories, it's Carolyn Hennesy's real-life ability to bounce back stronger than ever. A journey back to strength. Hennesy, known for her trademark confidence and flamboyant storytelling, surprised fans earlier this year when she revealed she had undergone another leg surgery. While she'd spoken in the past about mobility challenges and previous procedures, this second operation marked a deeper turning point in her personal journey. A chance not just to repair, but to redefine. Close friends say the actress approached the surgery the same way Diane approaches a courtroom ambush. Prepared, determined, and with enough dry humor to make the doctors laugh between rounds. Carolyn wasn't worried, one insider joked. She was already making jokes to the nurses. She said if she couldn't walk for a bit, at least she'd have an excuse to demand foot massages. But beneath the humor was a real emotional weight. Hennesy had been dealing with pain that made long shooting days increasingly difficult. Stunts, quick turns, and even simple walking scenes sometimes required careful planning. Yet, as always, she hid the struggle gracefully, giving Diane Miller every ounce of sharpness and strength fans expect. The surgery and the silent strength behind it. Unlike Diane, who thrives on control and precision, Hennesy had to surrender to something she couldn't outsmart: the unpredictability of recovery. The second surgery, though necessary, was no small ordeal. It required weeks of limited mobility, physical therapy, and mental endurance. Hennessy's friends described her as determined but human, acknowledging that even the toughest spirits need time to heal. But while the surgery itself demanded rest, the recovery demanded something deeper: patience. "She's one of those people who doesn't like to slow down," said a production source. "Telling Carolyn to sit still is like telling Diane Miller to stop objecting. It's not natural." Still, Hennesy listened to doctors, leaned on her support system, and embraced the power of deliberate recovery. She kept fans updated with bursts of positivity, sometimes photos, sometimes humorous remarks, always sprinkled with the unique sparkle that makes her social media presence so beloved. A community of support. As news spread about her second surgery, General Hospital fans responded instantly. The soap community is famously passionate, and Hennesy has long held a special place in their hearts. Viewers flooded platforms with messages of hope. "Take all the time you need. Port Charles will wait." "Diane is unstoppable, and so are you." Sending healing vibes to the queen of courtroom sass. Co-stars echoed the love, praising her resilience. Many noted how her professionalism, warmth, and humor transform the GH set into a place where everyone feels valued. "Carolyn is not just a colleague," one cast member shared. "She's the heartbeat of the room." Even when she wasn't on set, her presence was felt. Writers joked that they could almost hear her voice delivering Diane's rapid-fire objections while they worked. Wardrobe missed her bold fashion commentary. Cameramen missed her friendly teasing. The absence was unmistakable, but so was the anticipation of her return. The emotional side of healing. Recovery isn't just physical, it's emotional too, and Hennesy was candid about the challenges. There were days when progress was slow, and days when fatigue overshadowed optimism. Yet she approached those moments with honesty, reminding fans that healing is a journey defined not by perfection, but persistence. Behind the scenes, she found strength in the things that always inspire her: her animals, her writing, her friends, her fans, and her irrepressible love for storytelling. She often described the process as walking toward the light, literally and metaphorically. One friend recalled a moment during her recovery when Hennesy laughed through the frustration of physical therapy. She said, "If Diane can survive being Sonny's attorney, I can survive this." And we all knew that meant she was going to be just fine. Preparing for the return to Port Charles. Fans have wondered what this means for Diane Miller's future on General Hospital. While Hennessy's recovery remains the priority, sources suggest that her return is not just expected, it's eagerly awaited. Writers reportedly already have big plans for Diane, ranging from courtroom drama to juicy character arcs that give Hennesy plenty of space to shine. She may ease back into filming gradually, but when she returns, viewers can expect the same powerhouse energy that has defined her character for years. Diane's legendary walk into a courtroom, heels clicking, eyes blazing, briefcase in hand, may take a little time. But when it happens, it will be a moment fans will celebrate across the soap universe. A message of strength and gratitude. What makes Carolyn Hennessy's story so inspiring isn't just the surgery itself, it's how she handled it. With humor, grace, authenticity, and the fiery spirit fans adore, she turned a difficult situation into a testimony of perseverance. She reminded viewers that even the strongest people face setbacks, but strength isn't about never falling. It's about rising again and again. Now, as she recovers from her second leg surgery, Hennesy stands, quite literally, on new ground. Stronger, steadier, ready for whatever comes next, on and off screen. Looking ahead. For now, fans are simply relieved to know she's healing well and feeling supported by the community that loves her. The road ahead may still include physical therapy and careful steps, but Hennesy is not just recovering, she's reclaiming her power. And when she returns to Port Charles, there's little doubt. Diane Miller will walk back into the courtroom stronger than ever. And Carolyn Hennesy will walk back into the hearts of viewers, just as she always does.